now.
We've made it to our final resort destination. We are in Koh Chang in Thailand. We left Cambodia yesterday, 7 o'clock in the morning. We were going to come by plane, but it was just such a pain in the arse, to be fair, to do taxi into the airport, 2 planes, boat rides, more taxis, taking about 7 or 8 hours, that we decided to get a driver, pick us up from the villa in Cambodia and bring us directly straight to the door of the hotel here in Koh Chang, which so much easier, half the price, and we got to be in a really nice vehicle that had like leather seats, relaxing. We could go to sleep, not having to carry our luggage everywhere. It took us about 2 hours to get to the Cambodian border. When we got there was a representative from the travel company who met us there. We took all our cases out. He escorted us over the Cambodian border. There was another representative at the other side, at the Thai border, that then took us through the Thai border, and then a car was waiting for us at the other side to take us the rest of the journey to the hotel here. It took about 8 minutes to get through both borders, and that was because I was given a top tip by somebody that if you get there sort of before 10 o'clock in the morning, it's a lot quicker to get through. After 10, all the coaches come and it can take 45 minutes to an hour. So it took us about 8 minutes to get through both. Really easy. And then the driver brought us here, even on the ferry, drove onto the ferry and brought us straight to the hotel. It took about 6 hours all in all. So great recommend if you are doing Cambodia and then coming back into Thailand, and you get to see part of the country as well as you're travelling, although we did sleep a lot. So we've now arrived at our final villa. So I know I said I'd show you around some of the villas that we're in, and I didn't show you the last one, which was beautiful as well. But yes, I will show you this last one here. I think it's probably the nicest of the villas that we've stayed in, but I just wanted to show you that you can stay in some really, really nice places when traveling. I know most people think, oh, travel in Thailand, you're, youngsters, backpackers, whatever. When you're doing it when you're older and you're wanting to stay in some nice places, you can really stay in some nice places for little money. So I'll show you the villa that we're in now. This is the roof terrace. So if you just want to chill out and sit up here, it's absolutely fine. The view is beautiful, and I think if you have a look over in the distance there, you'll see there's a little island and a tiny little beach. You can actually kayak over to that, and I think Vinny's going snorkeling over to it shortly. It's only up to your knees about halfway, but it looks like a proper desert little island. You can see this resort is in the jungle. There's a lot of monkeys up here again. If you remember the first place we stayed at in Thailand and we were in Krabi, it's very similar to that resort at the Centara Grand. We have to make sure that the monkeys don't come onto your balcony and pinch your stuff. You also have a look here, just right next to us is a cable car track. And the cable car track is to get people up to their villas that might be at the top, and there's a pools area at the top as well. Saves them walking up the hills and you just want to relax. Take you down through the villa now from the roof terrace and go down to your ground floor of your villa. You'll notice as you come through here, before you're allowed to go into your villa, you have like a sink outside to make sure everybody's washing their hands and feet before coming through. We first enter in and we come into a living area, which is really, really cool as well because it is very hot here. It is beautiful for us because we have the freedom of going where the sun shines, so by not planning anything we could go wherever we want. So we've come to where the sun is. It's got a little bar area, a mini bar, and you've got all the food you can eat and dine in your room. They bring breakfast to our room in the morning so we eat outside. Come into the bedroom. Great view from the bedroom because it has the wraparound pool right outside your window, which comes round the front and down the side. And then as it crosses over into the bathroom, you cross over a little glass bridge with water running through to your pool. You can see there. And it comes into the bathroom area with great view straight onto a lovely stone bath at the side of the pool. Again, and you can hear like the noises in the jungle, like birds tweeting and so on. It's so therapeutic. Then it goes through to the bathroom area. Vinny's favourite place goes through to the Japanese toilet. We all know about his 15 seconds of pleasure in Thailand when we were in Koh Samui. I'm sure he'll be in here a lot. And then it goes through to shower area where it's got a traditional hot tub and the water is hot in there, and that overlooks the jungle when you're sitting in there. So this is a final villa. We're here until Monday, when we then head back to Bangkok. We're just in Bangkok for the 2 days before heading back to the UK. We come outside here, we have another terrace. And again, the view from here, and just the peace and tranquility is just lovely. You can see down onto the beach, a little private beach there. There's lots of swings everywhere as well, which is nice. So we've had lots of people commenting and saying they love the videos, and it's giving them some ideas. They've got thoughts about going to Vietnam or Thailand or Cambodia, and it's really helpful to give some top tips, and you get to see what it's really like. I'm not necessarily saying we've done everything the right way or whatever. We've kind of found our way as we've been doing it. Had no plans, just kind of went with what we wanted to do. There are some things I'd do again. There are some things I wouldn't do. There are some places I would absolutely come back to, and there are some places that I'm glad I've been, but I wouldn't come back again or go back again necessarily by choice. But yeah, everybody asking comments, if anybody's got any questions, more than happy to answer. But hopefully it's given you a bit of an insight into some of the things that we've done and some of the places you can see when travelling around these places. It's absolutely beautiful. I am so glad to be back in Thailand, just because I understand the currency. The money has been quite challenging in Vietnam, working out in 32,000 dong to the pound. I mean, that's just, every time I go in a shop, I'm working in millions. It's quite challenging. And then to Cambodia, where they work in two currencies, and they work in dollars and they work in the Cambodian real. But it's quite nice to be back in Thailand, because I really got to grips with working in Thai baht, and so it's nice to be back here. And the people are lovely, and the massages are great as well, and the sun's shining. So we came here because this is where the sun's shining. It's absolutely throwing it down in Koh Samui at the moment, and Koh Tao and Krabi. So I'm glad we did that first, but I definitely would do most of my sightseeing first and do my chill last, if I ever did it again. Because I was exhausted by the time I got to do all the sightseeing. But we'll keep you posted. We've still got a couple of days going on here, and then back in Bangkok, and then back to the UK just for 2 weeks before we set off on our travels again. But yeah, we'll try and keep the videos going, and those that are asking the questions, we'll keep you updated.